Hello, my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I know that sometimes life feels heavy, and when you have a dream or desire that hasn't shown up yet, it can feel like the waiting will never end. You might be wondering if you're doing something wrong, or if what you want is simply too big, too impossible. But I want you to take a deep breath with me right now and know this: you are exactly where you need to be. There is nothing wrong, and there is nothing out of place. You are on a beautiful journey, and everything you desire is already making its way to you. I know it can be hard to believe that when you can't see it yet. The mind likes to measure progress by what's visible, but the heart knows that so much happens beneath the surface before anything blooms. Just like a seed planted in the soil, you don't see the roots growing, but they are. You don't question if the flower will bloom. You trust that it will, in its own time. The same is true for your dreams. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if you try harder, push more, or constantly think about your desire, it will come faster. But the truth is, the energy of forcing and worrying only creates tension. The universe responds to ease, to trust, to openness. When you relax, you allow life to flow. When you trust, you open the door for miracles. You don't have to hold everything so tightly. You don't have to figure it all out today. You can lean back and let life support you. Right now, I invite you to say this with me: I am safe. I trust the process of life. Feel those words sink into your heart. There is great power in knowing that you don't have to control every detail. Your only job is to stay open, to believe that good things are on their way, even if you can't see them yet. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to simply breathe and let go. Let go of the timelines, let go of the doubts, and let go of the fear that it won't happen. Because it will. Life is always working for you, even when it feels quiet. That silence isn't absence, it's preparation. It's the universe arranging people, opportunities, and moments that will bring your desire into form. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to beg for it. You only need to remember that you are worthy of receiving. Every time you choose to relax instead of worry, you are stepping into alignment with the very thing you desire. So, my dear, take another deep breath, and let's walk this path together with calm hearts and open hands. Everything you want is already on its way, and you are doing beautifully. Trust that. Believe that. And most importantly, allow it. You are safe. You are loved. And you are right on time. There is a gentle power that lives within you. A power that awakens when you stop trying to force things to happen and instead choose to relax and allow. You see, many people believe that they must always be doing something, always be thinking, planning, or pushing to make their dreams come true. But the truth is, the most magical things happen when we step back and trust. Imagine a river flowing smoothly. When you are relaxed, you are like that river, moving naturally with ease, allowing life to carry you where you need to go. But when you worry, when you try to control every twist and turn, it's like putting rocks and barriers in that river. The flow slows down, and everything feels harder than it needs to be. The universe responds best to calm, open energy. When you relax, you tell life that you trust it. You show that you believe good things are coming. This peaceful state invites your desires to come to you with ease. Think about how, when you are tense or anxious, everything feels blocked. Your mind races. Your body feels tight, and nothing seems to move forward. But when you take a moment to breathe deeply, to let your shoulders drop, and to quiet your thoughts, you can feel the difference. That calm space is where your true power lives. Your thoughts are like little signals sent out into the world. When those signals are filled with trust and peace, they act like a magnet, drawing in all that you desire. But when they are filled with fear and doubt, they push things away. This is why relaxing isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's an important part of allowing your dreams to come true. Right now, I invite you to say softly, I release all resistance. I allow good to flow to me effortlessly. Let that affirmation wash over you. Feel how light and freeing it is to simply allow. You don't have to know how everything will happen. You don't have to hold on so tightly. Life knows the way. Your job is to stay in that gentle space of trust, to care for your thoughts like you would care for a garden, watering them with kindness, pulling out the weeds of worry, and giving them sunshine through positive affirmations. Every time you choose calm over chaos, you are opening the door wider for your blessings to enter. So give yourself permission to relax today. Let your heart be light, knowing that even when you rest, the universe is still working for you. The more you trust, the more you allow, the faster life will bring you beautiful surprises. Remember, ease is not laziness, it's wisdom. It's knowing that you and life are partners in this journey, and when you relax, you give life the space to deliver miracles. You are worthy of this ease. You are worthy of letting things come to you effortlessly. Keep breathing, keep trusting, and let it all flow to you. There is something truly beautiful about understanding how your feelings guide what you attract in life. The law of attraction isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about the energy you carry in your heart. When you feel calm, trusting, and joyful, you become like a beacon, shining brightly and drawing in all the good things you desire. The universe responds to the feelings you hold, not just the words you say. If you're asking for something but feeling worried or impatient, the universe picks up on that tension. But when you ask and then rest in a place of trust, you send out a clear and welcoming signal. Think of it this way. When you truly believe something is on its way, you don't feel anxious about it. You feel peaceful, maybe even excited. That peaceful expectation is exactly what aligns you with your desires. When you are calm and trusting, you are in harmony with the energy of receiving. You don't have to chase after what you want. You simply need to become the kind of person who naturally attracts it by staying in a state of ease and belief. Sometimes, people think they need to be constantly focused on their desire, repeating it over and over in their minds. But often, that comes from a place of fear, a feeling that if they stop thinking about it, it won't happen. The truth is, the law of attraction works best when you plant the seed of your desire and then trust that it will grow. You wouldn't stand over a planted seed and worry every day if it's going to sprout. You would trust nature's process. The same is true for your dreams. Say this with me now. I am aligned with the energy of abundance and ease. Feel how comforting those words are. When you relax into that feeling, you become a match for all the wonderful things you've been asking for. It's not about doing more or thinking harder. It's about feeling good, staying open, and trusting that life knows exactly how to bring your desires to you. Notice how your body feels when you shift from worry to trust. Your shoulders soften, your breath becomes deeper, and your mind feels clearer. This is the space where magic happens. The more you practice staying in this calm, trusting energy, the more natural it becomes. And soon, you'll notice that things begin to flow to you with ease. Opportunities, ideas, people, and experiences that match the energy you've been holding. You are always attracting, whether you realize it or not. When you choose to carry a peaceful heart and a trusting mind, you become a powerful creator of your reality. So, my dear, remember that the universe loves a calm, open heart. There's no need to rush, no need to force. Everything you desire is already making its way to you. Relax, trust, and allow yourself to receive all the good that is waiting for you. So often we find ourselves wondering how things will happen. How will the money come? How will the right person appear? How will the opportunity show up? The mind loves to ask these questions because it wants to feel in control. But the truth is, the how is not your job. The universe has countless ways to bring your desires to life, ways you could never plan or predict. When you try to control every detail, you actually limit what's possible. You're only thinking from what you already know, but life works through endless possibilities that go far beyond your current understanding. There is such freedom in letting go of the need to figure it all out. When you release the how, you open the door for miracles. You make space for the universe to surprise you in the most beautiful ways. Think about a time when something wonderful happened unexpectedly. Something you didn't plan, but it turned out perfectly. That is the magic of allowing life to work on your behalf. You didn't force it, you simply allowed it. Right now, I want you to take a deep breath and say to yourself, I trust that everything I need comes to me at the perfect time. Feel how calming it is to let go of the pressure to know every step. You don't have to chase after your dreams or stress over how they will come true. Your only task is to be clear about what you desire, to believe you are worthy of it, and then to relax and let life unfold in its own perfect way. When you stop asking how and start trusting when, you move into a space of peace. That peace is powerful because it tells the universe that you have faith. It says, I know my good is coming, and I don't need to worry about the details. This kind of trust creates an open path for your desires to reach you, often faster and in better ways than you imagined. Life has a rhythm, just like the ocean waves or the changing seasons. You don't rush the tide, and you don't force flowers to bloom. You trust that nature knows exactly what to do, and you enjoy the beauty as it arrives. The same is true for your manifestations. When you release control and let go of the how, you align yourself with the natural flow of abundance. So, my dear, every time your mind starts to wonder about how things will happen, gently remind yourself that it's not your concern. Smile, take a breath, and remember that the universe is already working behind the scenes. You are not alone in this process. You are supported by a loving, intelligent force that knows exactly how to bring your dreams to life. Trust in that. Let go of the need to control and watch how beautifully everything unfolds for you. There's something very special about having a simple practice that brings you back to a place of calm and trust each day. It doesn't have to be complicated or take a lot of time. In fact, The most powerful practices are often the simplest. One of the best ways to relax and allow is to create a daily moment where you remind yourself that everything is working out for your highest good. This could be as easy as closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and repeating a gentle affirmation. Let's do that together now. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe deeply, and softly say, "I am open and receptive to all the good the universe offers me." Feel those words settle into your heart. This small practice can shift your whole day. Whenever you feel yourself getting tense, worried, or impatient, come back to this moment of allowing. It's like resetting your energy, clearing away the mental clutter, and opening the door for good things to flow in. Another beautiful practice is to spend a few quiet moments each morning or evening simply being present with yourself. You can stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say something loving like, "You are doing just fine. Everything you need is coming to you." This mirror work helps you build trust within yourself. It reminds you that you are worthy, that you are supported, and that you don't need to force anything. If you enjoy writing, keeping a small journal can also be a wonderful tool. Each day, you might write down a few things you're grateful for and one area where you choose to let go of control. For example, you could write, "Today I release my worries about money. I trust that abundance is flowing to me in unexpected ways." This simple act of writing helps to focus your mind on trust and openness rather than fear and doubt. These little moments of calm aren't just nice, they are powerful. They shift your energy from resistance to allowing. They tell the universe that you are ready to receive without stress or struggle. The more you practice relaxing and allowing, the more natural it becomes. You'll start to notice that things begin to happen with ease. Opportunities appear, answers come, and what once felt impossible begins to show up effortlessly. Remember, you don't have to wait for everything to be perfect before you feel good. Feeling good now is what invites perfection into your life. So give yourself these quiet moments each day. Breathe deeply, speak kindly to yourself, and remind your heart that it's safe to trust. The universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you offer. When you offer calm, open, trusting energy, life will meet you with gifts beyond your imagination. You are worthy of receiving, and it all begins with the simple choice to relax and allow. Your thoughts are powerful, more powerful than you might realize. Every thought you think sends a message to your body and to the universe. When your thoughts are loving and positive, they create harmony not just in your mind, but in your emotions and even in your physical health. When your thoughts are filled with worry, fear, or doubt, they create tension, both inside you and in the life you are trying to create. This is why it's so important to become aware of the thoughts you choose each day. The connection between your mind and body is always active. If you constantly tell yourself that things are hard, your body feels that stress. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tighten, and your energy becomes heavy. But when you gently guide your thoughts towards peace and trust, your whole being relaxes. Your breath becomes deeper, your body feels lighter, and your emotions begin to soften. This peaceful state not only feels better, but it also creates the perfect environment for your desires to manifest. You don't have to control every thought, but you can begin to notice when your mind is wandering into fear or negativity. When that happens, don't be harsh with yourself. Simply pause and choose a better feeling thought. You might say, I am doing my best and that is enough. Or, everything is working out for me. These small shifts in thinking create big changes over time. Say this with me now. My thoughts are loving, supportive, and create my joyful reality. Let that affirmation settle into your heart. The more you repeat it, the more your mind will begin to believe it. And soon it will become your natural way of thinking. Your body responds to the kindness of your thoughts. When you speak to yourself with love and encouragement, your body feels safe and supported. This sense of inner safety allows you to relax, and when you relax, you open yourself to receive. The universe notices when you are in this state of ease, and it responds by bringing you more things to feel good about. It's also helpful to remember that your emotions are guided by the thoughts you think. If you want to feel better emotionally, start by choosing thoughts that soothe and uplift you. Even in difficult moments, you can find a gentle thought that brings comfort, like, this too shall pass, or I am stronger than I realize. By caring for your thoughts, you are caring for your whole self, mind, body, and spirit. You are creating an environment within you where peace, health, and abundance can grow. Each positive thought is like planting a seed of light that will blossom into beautiful experiences. So be patient and gentle with yourself as you practice this. It's not about being perfect. It's about becoming more aware and choosing love over fear, one thought at a time. The more you do this, the more you will see your outer world reflect the peace and positivity you are nurturing within. You have the power to shape your reality with the thoughts you choose. And that power begins with kindness, trust, and a willingness to believe that life is always working in your favor. Doubt often creeps in when we can't see immediate results. It whispers questions like, is this really working? Or, what if it never happens? These thoughts are natural, but they don't have to control you. Doubt is simply a sign that you're focusing more on what's missing than on what's possible. The beautiful thing is, you can shift from doubt to trust with a little love and patience. You don't need to fight doubt or feel bad when it appears. Instead, meet it with kindness, as you would comfort a worried child. Gently remind yourself that just because you can't see something yet, doesn't mean it isn't happening. When you plant a seed, you trust that growth is happening beneath the soil, even when there's nothing visible. Your desires work in the same way. The universe is always responding, always arranging the perfect circumstances, even when it seems quiet. Each time doubt arises, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your trust. You can place your hand on your heart and say, I'm grateful knowing that what I desire is already mine. Gratitude is a powerful way to transform doubt because it shifts your focus from fear to faith. When you give thanks for something as if it's already here, you align your energy with receiving it. It's also helpful to remember times when life worked out for you, even when you weren't sure how it would happen. These memories remind you that you've been supported before, and you will be supported again. Trust isn't about having all the answers. It's about believing that life is always guiding you, even when the path isn't clear. Another way to nurture trust is to speak lovingly to yourself throughout the day. Simple phrases like, everything is unfolding perfectly, or I choose to believe in my dreams, can calm your mind and keep you connected to the energy of allowing. The more you practice this, the quieter doubt becomes, and the stronger your sense of peace grows. Remember, it's okay to not know when or how your desires will appear. What matters is that you hold a gentle confidence that they will. Each time you choose trust over fear, you are sending a message to the universe that you are ready to receive. And the universe always responds to that readiness with love and abundance. So when you feel impatience or uncertainty, take a deep breath and return to gratitude. Look around at the blessings you already have, no matter how small they may seem. This simple act raises your vibration and keeps you in harmony with all the good that is on its way to you. You are never alone in this process. Life is always supporting you, always listening, and always ready to deliver what your heart desires. Trust in that, and watch how your world begins to change in the most wonderful ways. There is a quiet magic in noticing the little things that bring you joy. So often we think that happiness will come only when big dreams are fulfilled, but true joy lives in the simple moments. The warmth of sunlight on your face, the sound of a favorite song, the feeling of a gentle breeze. When you allow yourself to appreciate these small pleasures, you naturally raise your vibration. And when your vibration is high, you become a magnet for even more good things. The universe responds to how you feel right now, not to how you'll feel someday in the future. That's why finding joy in the present moment is one of the most powerful things you can do to speed up manifestation. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to feel happy. In fact, feeling happy now invites more reasons to be happy later. It's like opening the windows and letting fresh air into your life. Suddenly, everything feels lighter and more welcoming. You might start by asking yourself each day, what is one thing I can enjoy right now? It could be as simple as savoring a cup of tea, taking a short walk, or smiling at a kind memory. These small moments of pleasure tell the universe that you are already living in the energy of abundance. Joy is a signal that says, I am ready to receive more. Say this with me, I choose joy, and joy opens every door for me. Feel how empowering it is to know that joy is a choice you can make no matter what's happening around you. You don't have to wait for external circumstances to give you permission to feel good. The more you practice finding happiness in the little things, the more natural it becomes. Soon you'll notice that life starts bringing you unexpected blessings, things you weren't even actively asking for, but that match the joyful energy you've been nurturing. It's important to understand that joy doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on what feels good, even in the midst of uncertainty. It's a gentle decision to lean into the light, to find beauty where you can, and to trust that every smile, every laugh, and every peaceful moment is drawing you closer to your desires. When you make joy a daily habit, you align yourself with the flow of life. You stop pushing against what is, and you start flowing with what can be. This state of ease and happiness invites abundance, love, and opportunities to come to you effortlessly. You become a living example of how powerful a joyful heart can be. So, my dear, give yourself permission to enjoy today. Look for the small wonders that are already around you. Celebrate them, cherish them, and know that with every moment of joy, you are opening the door wider for your dreams to arrive. Life loves to reward a heart that finds happiness in the present. Sometimes, life surprises us in ways we never expected. What once felt impossible suddenly becomes reality, not because we forced it, but because we allowed it. These moments remind us of the quiet power that comes from trusting and letting go. When you stop trying to control every detail and simply believe that good things are meant for you, the universe has room to work its magic. There is a gentle unfolding that happens when you relax into trust. You may not notice it right away, but slowly, pieces start falling into place. A phone call comes at just the right moment. An opportunity appears out of nowhere, or a solution arrives when you least expect it. These are not coincidences. They are signs that when you step back and allow, life responds in beautiful ways. It's important to remember that what seems impossible is only a belief. When you change that belief to one of possibility, everything shifts. The universe doesn't see limits. It only responds to the energy you offer. When you carry the energy of trust, openness, and calm expectation, you invite miracles. Say this softly with me now. Miracles flow into my life when I relax and trust. Let those words sink into your heart. You don't need to struggle or prove yourself worthy. You are already worthy. Your desires are valid, and they are heard. The more you believe that, the easier it becomes for life to bring them to you. There's no need to compare your journey to anyone else's. What's meant for you will always find its way to you, often in ways that are far better than you imagined. Sometimes, the path will look different than you planned, but trust that it is leading you exactly where you need to be. When you hear stories of people receiving what they once thought was out of reach, let it inspire you. If it can happen for them, it can happen for you. The common thread in these stories is not hard work or constant worry. It's the decision to trust, to let go, and to believe that life is always working in their favor. You have this same power within you. It's not about doing more. It's about allowing more. Allowing love, allowing abundance, allowing ease. When you choose to live in a state of calm expectation, you become a magnet for all that you desire. So, whenever you feel doubt or impatience creeping in, return to this simple truth. You don't have to force what is already meant for you. Breathe deeply, relax, and know that even now things are shifting in your favor. The impossible is only a thought away from becoming possible when you open your heart and allow life to surprise you. My dear friend, as we come to this moment together, I want you to remember something very special. You are a powerful creator. You don't need to chase, force, or struggle to make your dreams come true. Everything you desire is already making its way to you when you choose to relax, trust, and allow. Life is not against you. Life is always supporting you, guiding you gently toward what you've asked for. You have learned that calmness is not weakness, but strength. You have discovered that letting go of control opens doors that effort alone cannot. When you soften your heart, quiet your mind, and believe that good is on its way, you invite miracles into your life. You don't need to know every step. You don't need to have all the answers. The universe is wise, loving, and knows exactly how to bring you what you seek. Each day, remind yourself with kindness that you are safe, you are loved, and you are worthy of receiving. Use the affirmations we've shared whenever you feel uncertain. Let them be a gentle anchor that brings you back to trust. Speak to yourself with love. Find joy in the little things and give thanks for what is already on its way. Now, I invite you to take a deep breath with me. As you exhale, release any remaining worries. Feel the peace that comes from knowing you don't have to do it all alone. Life is your partner, and together, you will create something beautiful. Repeat this with me, slowly and with feeling. I relax. I trust. I allow. Even the impossible is manifesting for me now. Carry these words in your heart as you move through your day. Let them remind you that ease, joy, and abundance are your natural state. You are always supported, always guided, and always loved. The more you trust, the more life will show you just how magical it can be. You are doing wonderfully, my dear. Keep believing, keep allowing, and know that everything you desire is already finding its way to you.